8:41 Wednesday morning, lots of sunshine. Oh, just go bask in that weather because we're going to have a high today of 50, which is unheard of. Well, I mean, I'm sure it's happened before in years past. I'm not a meteorologist, so I don't have all the records, but we do have 33 right now in downtown. But a person that might have a record, I mean, not a record, but records. Sybil for the Humane Society of North Iowa, the shelter scoop. Good morning, Sybil.
Are you saying I'm record breaking?
You're what?
I'm record breaking?
Yeah, you're record breaking. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
At least, as long as you don't have a record, we're good. Yeah. Let me think. How far back do you want to go? No.
Yeah. I've always joked that I should run for political office just so that my opponent could dig up the dirt on me from my 20s and I could piece it all together.
Right. Exactly. You remember what it was all about.
Figure out what happened back then.
Right. Exactly. So a couple of things we should talk about what is going on with the shelter right now, with all the craziness of 2020, and also with the holidays coming up, some of the safety things that we should maybe talk about with some of those.
Absolutely. Well, it's hard to believe that it's like almost the middle of December already. I mean, this year has just been like one of the slowest, yet one of the fastest. It's kind of a weird way to look at it, but COVID has affected our shelter greatly, not in the fact that we've not had anybody here have COVID or become sick with COVID, which is great, knock on wood. But everybody here has been playing it safe because no matter what is going on in the world, we all have to make sure and stay safe because our animals need to be taken care of every day here at the shelter. So Right. We've all been very careful for months and months and months on end. But we've had some periods where we've been open and then closed and then by appointment. Right now, we are closed to the public for walk-in visitors, but we're still doing adoptions by appointment. And so now's about the time of year where people want to look at adopting an animal for Christmas for their family. Uh-huh. And while we don't do pets adoptions as presents, as gifts, like surprise gifts, we do have a method in place where somebody could adopt a cat or a dog and have it kind of be a surprise for the kids and the family. But if you call us, we'll walk you through it. But we get people every Christmas that call and want to adopt a box of cats and ship it to your house, Jay. But we don't do the surprise Christmas presents without someone knowing. We want an animal addition to your family to be a welcomed gift, and it's the gift that keeps on giving. Like my friend Sushi here, this little kitty cat in the corner, if you're watching on air.
No, he is watch on air online.
Online, sorry.
Yeah.
And they can envision on air.
Right. So, by the way, yeah, online you can the Morning Rush Facebook page and also on our 98.7 Kids Country Facebook or YouTube page. So.
Yes, and I'm in a cat room here, and I've got Sushi. He's a little. Oh, he's camera shy. He already took off. Bye. But we have a lot of kitties right now in the shelters, nearly 100, like 98, and then we've got a couple pregnant mamas that are going to have kittens, so that number will increase dramatically. But if you're looking to adopt a kitty cat, we ask you to go onto our website, hsni.org, and look at all of our kitties. The next step is to fill out an adoption application just to kind of get the paperwork out of the way. You don't have to have a cat picked out at that point. But then at that point, once approved, we'd schedule an appointment for you to come in and take a look and meet all of our cats or dogs. This applies to dogs as well. Normally in normal times of year, we say, well, Christmas can be a tough time to adopt an animal because there's a lot of chaos and traveling and visitors. But I don't know that this year is going to be very chaotic for most people. Right. So it might be like the best year to bring home a furry friend from the shelter.
What I was thinking about too, as far as when you talked about the holidays and things with the shelter and Humane Society there, but I saw somebody posted on Facebook, one of my Facebook friends that has a cat, and the curiosity of a cat is just go. It doesn't matter. You put a tree in there, and they're going to try and climb it. I was asking people earlier if they'd ever had which animal destroys a tree first. Is it the cat or is it the dog, the bigger dog with the big tail that's whapping against the bottom of the Christmas tree with all the ornaments?
I think that it's probably, in my opinion, there's no scientific background to this at all, but I think it's probably the cats. Because a dog, dogs can be trained to stay away from the tree. Right. However, the big dogs, they want to go over there and drink that water, in the bucket, if you've got a real tree, which less and less people do. But cats, man, you look on, if you just Google cat Christmas tree, you will get 1,000 images of cats climbing and peeking out of the branches and batting at the little jingly balls and Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think cats are probably, me personally, I haven't, excuse me, I haven't put up a Christmas tree in a decade or more, just because I've always had cats that would climb it and be naughty.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I'd be kind of curious if people text in 641-494-2547. Which one is the worst at your house, cat or dog? Because I'm guessing, like you said, the cat's probably the one. Like you said, the dog usually, if they're doing anything, you probably have to have the ornaments up a little bit higher on the tree just because their tail is going to be if that's what a dog tail sounds like, I guess. I don't know. But you know what I mean.
Well, and, for a dog, I know a lot of people, they put up a Christmas tree and then they'll actually put like a baby gate thing around it.
Sure.
So then the dog can't get to it. But a cat would be like, I can jump over that.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
I can scale that tree.
Right. There might have been a text message that came in. No, there wasn't. I thought there was, but there wasn't. So, but anyway. So there you go. But if people want to know more information about what's going on with the scoop from the shelter, what website should they go to?
So our Facebook page is where we update the most frequently. Like pretty much every day, we're putting out information on Facebook, whether it be information about the animals in our care, or maybe a fun cat or dog or pet video. Some useful information, such as, this is a really interesting one for you, as I know you are a major cat person.
Oh, I love cats. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like groups of animals have their names, like a gaggle of geese and, a herd of whatever, goats. But what do you call a group of cats?
I have no idea, Sybil. No idea.
Boy, I'm putting him to sleep. A group of cats is called a clouder.
A clouder?
A clouder of cats.
Huh.
And not to be confused with a pride of cats. That would be big cats, wild lions, big cats. Clouder would be specifically domestic cats.
Oh.
And so a clouder of cats. And then what do you call a group of kittens?
I have no idea.
Oh, man, this one's really cute. A Kindle.
Oh, yeah. Kindle.
A Kindle of kittens.
Right. A Kindle, I think Kindle Fire. We did get a text message says the cats tip over the Christmas tree, which I could see when they do that. Yeah.
Bummer.
Yeah. Darla says, nice sound effect, Jay. Must have been when I was yawning.
Yeah, probably.
There you
It
go.
wasn't a sound effect. It's the real deal. He's about ready to snooze it out here.
If you go watch a video, you can see all of it, all the facial reactions and everything, which is what I got to watch out for when I do the video anymore. It's like, yeah, it's like, okay, Sybil. All right. Well, thanks for joining us today. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sitting here talking about kitty cats and dogs and our homeless animal friends, and you're over there.
I am not. Go watch the video just to double check. But no.
Check out the video. Find us online, Humane Society of North Iowa. We have over 23,000 fans on the page, so a lot of information, a lot of fun stuff. And of course, our website, hsni.org. If you're interested in adopting a pet, because we're doing things by appointment only, the process is a little bit, drawn out more now. And this because there's a few more steps. We have to make appointments now. So get the ball rolling now. So if you're interested, take a look online, get your application submitted so we can get that work started. But, either way, just keep in touch with us. We are, missing our connections into the community this year, as all of us are. So we'd love to hear from you. Post a comment on our Facebook page, share a picture, check us out online.
Sybil, as always, great to talk to you. We'll talk to you again next week.
Sounds great. Thank you. Always a pleasure.
Join us every Wednesday morning for the Shelter Scoop, brought to you by Dr. Bruce at the Garner Vet Clinic. We'll have Sybil for the Humane Society of North.
Dad, are you able to stay awake?
Oh, yeah.